Hello, and welcome back to an episode of Minecraft Words. Hello, and welcome back to an episode of Minecraft Survival. This is part 52, and it is already, well, I am really good at timing. Last time we built that cactus farm over there, and the time before that we built that farm. Today, we're going to be building another farm. But first, I need to sleep, because apparently I started this at the worst possible time, and it is now night. Also, apparently I took a screenshot at some point. So, today we will be starting something that might actually end up being quite a big build, and I'm not exactly sure if it's gonna work. There goes that guy. I'm not exactly sure how well this is gonna work. So basically, what I want to do is I want to make a villager-powered crop farm, because if we just head over here, I know I just spent all that time running over there, but if we just head over here, you can see that we have a very large plantation of just land that we basically don't use. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of this farm, but how often do I come back here and harvest this? Never. So, yeah, I want to automate it? No, automate it so that I don't have to harvest it. Even this, like, I barely ever harvest this. So that's kind of what my plan is today. I also think I have a good place for it. I was thinking I would just build it in this big flat open area here. Because I believe it can be up to like a, I don't know how big. I'm gonna make mine 11 by 11, or maybe, yeah, well, it might be a bit too big. Or would it? Because basically, I watched a video on, not really a tutorial, mostly just like the mechanics of how these things work, so yeah. I'm pretty sure 11 by 11 should be fine, but I might want to make it actually bigger. You know, just so I'm not worried, I'm going to go for a full 13 by 13, because I don't want to mess this up. And actually, I think I have a bit of a different idea of how I'm going to build this. Instead of just making a big box like I have these two, I think I'm going to have an entrance room here, then we'll have like a little hallway, then we'll just have kind of like a tower of just villager-powered farms. And actually thinking about it, there's two different types of farms I could build. There's one that utilizes villagers trying to throw crops at villagers, and that one's probably what I'm going to use if I grow wheat. And then there's a second farm, which lets you grow potatoes and carrots super easy. So I'm not really sure. And I also need to be weary of any doors in the area. I'm pretty sure I don't have any doors, and I'm pretty sure they don't count trapdoors as doors, so yeah, I should be good. Alright, I have kind of a layout set up for how I want this to be, I guess, set up. And I've actually realized the way I want this to work is not gonna function. So, my original goal was, there's like a way that you can super easily make a villager farm where you just use like light levels and placing down things. And that was my original idea, but thinking about it further, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, because I want to be able to use every single crop, like every crop. And this will only work for two different types of crops. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board and find some other technique to make this work. Alright, well, I've looked at video after video, and none of them really give me what I want. So I may have to do some testing of my own. That was not something I expected to do. Also, I just messed with my headset, so hopefully that didn't, like, scratch with the recording. Anyways, let's head into a testing world. Alright, so if I were to put a villager in here, there, then just cover that up, and then I got some, I don't know, potatoes? Where would that be? There. Then I put down another villager, and I threw a bunch of potatoes to them. Would they try to throw the potatoes to their friend? Please? The answer is no. That does not work. Man, that's kind of frustrating. Or maybe I need more doors? Maybe if I get a bunch more doors, then they'll try to breed by throwing potatoes at each other, and then that might work. Wait a second. How did 32 potatoes get in there? Did he throw the potatoes? Okay. He may have thrown the potatoes. Awesome. So if I were to take... Yeah, he's trying to throw the potatoes. Okay. So maybe it does work. So if I were to replace the entire floor with dirt, or I guess farmland. Yep, there he goes. He's planting any potatoes that he has. So if I throw... there it is. If I throw these potatoes at him, then I picked him up. If I throw these potatoes at him, I believe he'll pick them up, he'll plant what he has, and then he'll throw everything else to the villager, I think. Alright, he's planted and harvested everything he can. Now is he gonna throw everything he owns that's left over to this guy? Did he do it? Yeah, alright. That means this is a working system, so if I throw these to him again, will he throw them back? Yeah! And every time gets the full amount, right? The total? Please? Yeah, you don't even need to throw them again. I have my proof. This system functions. I made a system that semi-functions with some random thrown together bits and pieces. So, you know what? I'm gonna check again, make sure. Is he not throwing them anymore? I don't know. I'm just gonna assume it's a little bit touchy. And, you know what? Let's go ahead and build this, or something similar. So, I think the basic thing how this is gonna work is I'll just have like 40 layers of the same thing, but with slightly different crops. Now, one thing I'm a little bit worried about is I'm pretty sure that in some conditions, villagers can turn wheat into bread instead. That might be a little bit of an issue. But one thing I can say is I definitely do have the entire cropland fully waterified, so that's good. So I guess I'll have these kind of cores on every level. Then I want to have it... Do I want to have it 3 tall? Yeah, let's have the room be 3 blocks tall. Alright, I think I have everything all good and lit up. I used quite a bit of glowstone, so I would be surprised if it wasn't. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. So now that I have this all set up, I guess I also need to put this in the corner. Now that we have this all set up, we get kind of a view of how this will look once it's finally finished. Of course, there'll be crops, there'll be villagers, and yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't really have anything left to do on this level. I guess I technically could just move straight on to the next level. Now the question is, how far am I gonna get before I run out of wood entirely? Or any resources for that matter. Because, let's see, how I've got to do this is, this is gonna be 2 more blocks high, so we'll have this go up, this will come over here, then it'll come over to here, then it'll go up and up again, and then that's going to be the hoppers that things get thrown into. And I'm out of hoppers. And using basically all of my resources, I have a little bit of wood left. I guess I have a bunch of hoppers left. I can go ahead and just throw that up there, but using basically all of my resources, I got about this far with the second layer. So yeah, this is gonna be a big project. It'll make the other ones look small, probably. But anyways, I think I'm actually gonna end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, we're gonna hopefully have a bunch more wood and hopefully be able to just build this thing up into the sky. I don't remember how many layers it's gonna need to be. I think it's like 5 or something. But yeah, it's a lot. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.